Damian Sordelette from the Lynchburg News and Advance. Go ahead.
Hey, Joshua, we had Bruce Johnson on yesterday, and he said that your transformation of your body over the summer was one that he was really happy with the way you were able to work with Dom, work with Danielle and nutrition, and be able to get yourself in the best shape to play. How are you feeling right now, and how are you looking heading into this upcoming season?
I feel good. I feel great. It's the best I've felt since I've been in college ball. That was the big part of me taking the COVID year to come back and, hone on my skills, but also my body type, me being an athlete, me being able to stay in shape, stay in for longer drives, stuff like that. I just feel great right now.
Where are you at in terms of weight-wise right now? Have you gained weight, lost weight?
Really been around the same. If I do lose weight, it'll be like after a practice, probably like 2 or 3 pounds. But once I eat lunch and dinner, it's right back up. So.
John Manson from A Sea of Red.
Mack, take us into camp this fall so far. I know you guys got a lot of talented backs, yourself, TJ Green, Shadro Lewis. How's the dynamics between the three of you going so far as you guys are kind of splitting carries right now?
Well, it's going well. This is probably one of the best rooms I've been in as far as like relationship-wise. We always joke with each other. We're always cracking jokes on each other. So the bond is there. Being year 3 in this offense, I take more of like a coaching role from it. I know the ins and outs of it. So I kind of try to give what I see, my pointers, to TJ, Dro, Troy, other running backs in the room from what I see, because the coach is going to see one thing, but me as the running back / coach, I can give them a little bit more to add to their toolbox or to their game. So, just always competing. We're always around each other. After practice, we're playing Call of Duty. So we always keep that bond. We're always, like Coach always says, it's a player-led team, and I think the more we interact with each other, the more we're I wouldn't say vulnerable, but the more we let each other into each other's lives, if that makes sense, I think the more successful we'll be as a group.
Is it more business-like in camp this year? I mean, just guys kind of knowing what to expect, what their roles are.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
I'm guessing you probably don't really see a whole lot of guys out there that are lost.
Not at all. I think Coach Freeze does a good job with making sure we are on point, know what we're doing. We have practice, we have lunch, we come back, watch film from practice, then we go eat dinner, then we'll come back and have install and walkthrough. So we'll walk through the plays we're going to do for practice the night before to make sure we're all on the same page, and then we'll even walk through probably 10 minutes before practice. So Coach Freeze does a good job making sure everybody on offense is straight. Even the coaching staff, we're a fundamentally sound scoring machine. We're a unit.
And then just to follow up there with the install, even this year, how much quicker is that going? How much easier is it just to grasp things?
It's definitely easier. Like I said, being year 3, everything comes to it like this. There's even sometimes I'm in meeting and me and Coach Johnson, we're talking like if I forget I'm the player, and I've talked to him like I'm one of the coaches. I'm like, oh, isn't this from year 1 or isn't this from year 2? So just having that insight and being around Coach Freeze and the staff and being in this offense, it makes everything come easier for me so I can give down what I know to the young guys who might not get it, and to TJ who transferred, having to learn a new system. I know that's hard because I transferred, so I kind of be trying to guide him and show him a little bit as well.
Damian, go ahead.
Mack, we talked to Johnny Huntley and J.Odd Sanders over the spring, and they, talked about their reasons for coming back for a COVID year. What was your reason for coming back? And you touched on it a bit about, getting your body into better shape, but what was that thought process of wanting to come back and, get another chance to go at it in college? Was it, possibly, better chances of a pro career, or was it something that you wanted to do just to be in this program?
I'm going to say both and both. To be honest, I could take this back from me before me even coming to college. I never would have thought I'd been in college this long. You know, my whole plan was to go do my 3 and try to go to the league. But being around this staff and just this community in Lynchburg, it's a family being on the mountain. You know, it's not just football here. You know, it grew on me. You know, I like that. So me coming back to be around the guys and the staff, it was kind of a no-brainer. You know, I get another chance to get another ring, get another chance to develop my body even more, and just to show scouts even more what I can do. So all that goes hand in hand. But ultimately, it's basically get a better spot at a pro career.
John, go ahead.
I know it's a few days away when you guys have tomorrow off, and then practice again Thursday and Friday. But Saturday you got a little bit of a fall fun fest going on with some fans in attendance. How excited are you for Saturday?
I'm very excited. You know, last year it was different. You know, we didn't have any fans, so we were all going off of our sideline momentum. You know, away games, we were the crowd if we weren't in the game. So to have the fans there, for them to be around us, and for hopefully to have them at least some in stadium for the games this year is going to be a lot to us. You know, we can't do this without the community, so that means a lot to us.
Damien?
I don't know how closely you guys follow like the polls and everything, but the coaches poll just came out and you guys were 5th among receiving votes. So I guess that would put you at 30th in the nation. Is that some sort of do you use that as motivation, or you feel like you guys are getting disrespected for what you did last year?
Hey, if they haven't seen after year 2, we just got to wake them up again year 3. You know, Coach Freeze does a good job instilling to us. We had to come work every day. You know, last year we were probably an asterisk on the schedule, just a guaranteed win. But after what we did last year, we know teams are gonna be knowing we coming. So, with that being said, I think we're gonna take that as a chip on our shoulder and just come out and play it hard, 110% every game, and let the final score do the talking.
With a guy like Malik running the offense as dynamic as he is, how do you guys, trying to think how to ask this, support him, I guess, in your, on the field, but then off the field as well? I mean, with everything that he's, I don't want to say up against this year, but the expectations for him and stuff like that. I mean, how are you guys, obviously I know you got his back, but how are you supporting him?
He's another guy I play the game with. That's the big thing with us. We always try to do things as a group. This summer we actually, you guys know what the Orby balls are, the little jail balls. There's this thing called Splatter Guns, and we would have little teams, and we just try to always be together. Always make it do stuff as a family. Even no matter what position group you in, no matter if you play offense or defense. But to help Malik's back, we don't really think down the line. We take it day by day.
So tell me about the splatter gun outing. I'm interested in that one.
I guess it was a TikTok trend that actually DeMario and DJ they came up with to the team. So I guess a couple of us, we went out to Walmart, got a couple splatter guns. They were like $60. We put the little Orbeez in water. They inflate to they're not this big. They're probably like that. But they hurt less than paintballs, So we looked at it as a time of us bonding and just having fun together, as when we don't work out and stuff like that.
So were you guys just around your house, or did y'all go out to? Okay.
We set up rules, boundaries. It was at first it started. It was 3v3. Then we had the incoming freshmen wanting to get in. So it shows that this is really a family, To see that guys that they don't really know us, this their first year on campus, and they want to be a part of that. That just shows how this program and how this environment is.
Whose house was it? Did you guys patch up the holes yet in the walls?
They're not that hard. There's no hole. They're like little bouncy balls.
Okay. All right. Great stuff. Hey, anybody else, or are we good? All right. Hey, J-Mac, appreciate your time.
Appreciate you guys.
Look forward to catching up with you again here soon.
Have a good one.
You too.
J-Mac.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll talk to you on Thursday. Alan will be with you, and that'll be our next available session.